I don't know what's more surprising to me. The fact that IGN Portugal exists, or what Aonuma said to them today in an interview. He said, there is an alternate ending if you meet certain criteria. If you do a few things, you may see a different ending. So, I mean, that's all the information we have. Obviously, this was translated from, I presume, Japanese, unless he knows Spanish and Portuguese and English. I don't know. I don't think he knows all those different languages. I mean, his English is nothing. It's far from perfect, so I do believe he's probably translated into English from Japanese. Anyway, guys, this is huge news. This is absolutely huge news, guys. I mean, I think it's pretty obvious why this is big news. You know, Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild will, in fact, have multiple endings. So I do wonder how the story is going to flow in this game. Could there be, like many RPGs these days, could there be choices? I remember playing Dragon Age Inquisition recently. There's a lot of choices, and these choices do have major effects on the story. Will there have choices? Will these choices affect the ending of the game? It does say alternate ending. If maybe there's multiple endings, or maybe there's just two endings. You know, it's not exactly clear what he means here. But there's a minimum of two endings, guys. That's crazy. That's crazy news. This was found off on NeoGAF. You know, NeoGAF is usually where these crazy leaks come out. And you have 4chan too. But I would say NeoGAF and 4chan are two big players in this industry. Anyway, so what exactly do I think is going to happen? You know, because when it comes to ending variations, you know, I don't think it overall is going to change too much in terms of the story. I do believe it's probably more of an aesthetic thing, more of a small bonus thing. Like maybe, for example, is how you kill the final boss. Let's say Ganondorf is in this game. Maybe instead of stabbing him in the heart, you just kind of slash him like you do in Wind Waker until he dies. You know how he dies in Wind Waker? You kind of just slash him a couple times, hit him in the head. Maybe that's the ultimate death, and then just the final death is just this. But unless you do something special, you get the headshot. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's all up to the developers here. But I do expect it to be small. I mean, maybe not that small. Maybe a little bit bigger. Maybe like who knows? This is tough. Like maybe you save Zelda from Ganondorf directly if you do this, or maybe Zelda is like, maybe she escapes beforehand and helps you in the fight. Like, there's many ways they could do this, and I do wish we knew more about this. You know, in terms of the full interview. You know, I have not read the full interview yet, so I probably should have done that. You know, but this is something you should know about me. When I see an exciting story, I just want to cover it as soon as possible. I don't always do all the research that I should do sometimes, and I'll be honest with you, there is a full interview they claim down here somewhere, but whatever, guys. You know, I do like to give you my immediate reaction to capture the passion and all that good stuff. But overall, Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild looks fantastic. There's a reason I pre-ordered the game. There's a reason I pre-ordered the console. I want the definitive experience for this fantastic game. I mean, I presume it's fantastic. I technically don't know. But what I do know is that Aonuma knows how to make a Zelda game. So overall, guys, if you want to buy the game, I have a Wii U link and the Switch link down below to the game. Also, if you want to support the channel, if you're not interested in those two things, we're having an Amazon Peebo support link in the description. Anything you buy with that link will support me. It goes to the Amazon homepage. So yeah, it makes things easier for you. Overall, I hope you enjoyed that video. Support me if you want. Thank you, bye.